Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. I'm putting on my makeup, which means I also have to pretend to put Charlotte's makeup on. Literally every single step she has to have. She loves it. This is her highlighting step. And I said, do you want to do your brows? And she said, no, don't touch my fucking brows. They're fine. And then she slapped me. And then I gave her breakfast because maybe she was just hungry. I get the same way when I'm hungry. Anyway, today's going to be a great day because not only did I get to hang out with my cat and then I got 7 brew, but I'm going on a hike. So Sarah and we had to drive separate cars because when you go to Woolly Hollow, you need 2 cars. 1 car to park at the front and 1 car to park at the back because the trail splits. This is one of my go-to hikes, especially on a lunch break, because it only takes about 45 minutes to an hour if you don't stop a million times like I do. Look at this moss and look at this mushroom. They're all so nice. And it's not that far from my house. It's like a 20-minute drive. And you lose service, even though it's like not that far away and it's a national park. I like to sit right here. This is the place where I like to sit. I usually eat lunch at that spot, but it was too early to eat lunch, so I did not do that. Plus, I just didn't feel like wearing a backpack, so I just brought my water bottle and some chapstick and said, fuck it. I kept seeing this everywhere, and I was like, is someone throwing trash away? And then I was like, oh my God, it's ice. It's little tiny ice. And it wasn't even that cold, but I found them everywhere. They look like flowers. If there's a word for this, tell me, because I love them. I picked them up over and over, and then I would crush them. It was very satisfying. Here's Sarah having a stretch break. Then we spotted an ivory-billed woodpecker. You can actually see his little red head. He hung out there for quite a long time. We followed him and then he followed us, and I tried to film him, but then he flew away. But it was still very exciting for me because I never see the ivory-billed ones. I always see like the pileated ones. Is that how you say that? Pileated? I hope so. Pileated? I don't know. Then I made Sarah squish an ice. I gave it to her and I said, crush it up. It looks like a noodle. And this mushroom looks kind of like a wiener or something. I don't know. This is some really good moss. Look at that. Well, look at those. Those are deceiver mushrooms, and there was a whole bunch of them going up the hill like a little fairy forest. I wanted to bring Shelby one of those little ice cube things I kept finding, but I realized I could not bring her an ice from the trail. It would already, melt. Anyway, we finished the hike. It didn't really take us more than about an hour, and we took our traditional photo in front of the Huckleberry Trail sign. And then I drove back to Conway, and Sarah followed me, and we headed downtown to meet Shelby for lunch. We had Cross Creek Sandwich Shop because that's where we always have girl lunch. I got the grilled chicken pasta salad and chips with bacon ranch like I always get, and we talked mad shit the entire time we sat there. And then Sarah gave both of us some Andes mints for our birthday, for Christmas, as like a pre-Christmas little stocking treat. We are obsessed with them. We love Andes mints. Whenever I got home, I had delivery from Clinique, which was my moisturizer that I wear every single day of my life. And I got 2 new Columbia shirts because I know that they're going to get rid of them, and I love them, and this happens to me constantly. So I order them while they're still in stock. I opened my advent calendar and I got a little Eeyore, and then I opened a cookie advent calendar, and it was day 19. We got a half and half chocolate and vanilla with chocolate chip. And then I opened my little jam calendar. We're on day 6. This one is one of my favorite flavors. It's rhubarb strawberry, and it's so good on toast. And then I filmed some content because I got a new vacuum, which I've already posted that, but then I also vacuumed my entire house with it because it lasts so much longer than my Dyson. Like, I can't even explain that. I vacuumed my little fan the other day with my Dyson. I turned it on max, like the max mode, and it died with under 2 minutes. It was dead. Like, what is the point of having a max setting? And it was fully charged. But yeah, also this is me wiping stuff off the new paint because I was like, that's a grease spot. Someone dropped something there. And I mean, I just paid to have the whole house painted, so. Also, Charlotte was grumpy today, and then she fell asleep. And I was like, you just needed a nap. Then I got in my car and I headed to Kroger because I wanted to get a couple of groceries, and I also had to get my prescriptions from the pharmacy before they closed. And I got a car wash because the car wash is in the same parking lot as Kroger, and I got gas because gas is also in the same parking lot. I picked up stuff from my eggy salmon meal prep. I got some snacks, and I also got some butter because I want to make Christmas crack. And then I took a shower, and then Charlotte got cuddly with me. Then Amber got home from work. She had a snack, which was Reese's. Charlotte wanted to know what it was. She would never eat that, of course. And I had a snack, which was Lucky Charms, in bed watching, what is it called? I always call it the wrong thing. I call it Spin the Choice. Press your luck. Anyway, I had some toast with my new jam on it, and then I filled up my water, and I went to bed with Charlotte and Amber.